cage of cold metal with hot rubber at the corners, a chariot of thundering fury. The difference between you and your rivals isn't just the war paint traded in battle. It's more. Refuse to lose.
It's time. So, save got corrupted. So we're skipping straight to the playoffs. And, yeah. I've changed a few settings around since we're doing less races. There's only 10 races. Playoffs. It's going to be full-length races from here out. So that should be fun. And, yeah. I qualified 19th because I wrecked the car in session 2. Fun times. That being said, let's tighten this up a little bit. We're going to be in traffic to start off. So, that'll be fun. Yeah. Let's get this show on the road, as they say. And let's get this party started, I guess. Joey Logano failed technical inspection. Eric Jones failed pre-race inspection. And Kyle Larson, of course, got the pole to start off the playoffs. I don't even know who all is in the... because it like randomly selects people for the playoffs in this game, I guess, when you start with the playoffs. Well, I didn't want to jump the start, but Harvick did not go, so we're just going to do that because the game will not black flag us for it or anything anyway. It's probably fine. One of the other settings that I changed, since we're doing full race length instead of half, I turned off the, oh god, we're already in the wall. I turned the 2X tire wear and fuel consumption off, and it's just straight up realistic now. So we have a 70 lap fuel run, but that's because there's 115 laps in stage 1. So yeah, I'm gonna try to win a stage, because stage points and crap matter, right? Even in the playoffs? Oh my god. Banging the car up already. Should be a fun race. Oh man, those went down and hit Harvick too. We're allowed to go lower, right? There's no double yellow line at Darlington. Oh my god. We are not having a good time yet. $112 laps in one stage. Ugh. It'll probably be super dark by the time we get to the end of this, and oh my god. Oh my god, save it, buddy. Oh, we've banged up this FedEx machine. I'm a playoff driver, so driving aggressively here a little bit. I wish I wouldn't have, because we kind of banged the car up more than I anticipated I would, but that's okay. The pack breaking away, and I want to get to them. You wouldn't know it that I made the difficulty that much, just a tad bit higher, because I thought, oh, everybody will be trying a little bit harder because playoffs, whatever, increasing the difficulty probably makes a little bit more sense. Plus the last race we did, we didn't win Kansas, but we dominated the whole day, and I really should have won, but you know, things happen. We're recording this way late in the weekend, like the sun's setting on Sunday here as I record. I'll try to probably push this out live as soon as I get done doing it. It'll probably be super late Sunday when this comes out, but I don't even know how I'm going to title it or number it, because I was numbering them, Daytona being number 1 and so on and so forth. I guess since we just jumped to the playoffs, I'll name this like playoffs number 1 or something. We would have been playoff seed number 1 too. That's what really sucks, but oh man. Bopped it off the wall again. But you know, take it how you will. Life happens. I tried everything to save that save too. It's like I could get the game to open. Every time I like navigated to a different menu, it would close. So I could pop open my career mode, but when I tried to load like the race and stuff, it just wasn't having it. And if I did get the race to somehow pop up, I tried to change the slider, it would crash. It was all kinds of mess. This for position in front of us. That's Larson. What happened to Larson? I know for a fact Larson's in the playoffs as well. We're going to go ahead and take him on the high side, I guess. Oh, man. Already up to 7th. Oh, happy with that. We still got 104 laps to get to the lead to win the stage. That feels weird to say, because, like, feels like a good chunk of the race right there, which I guess it is, but I don't know. I just 50% probably would have been a few hundred laps too, but I think this whole race is like 300 laps or something. 300 and some laps, I don't remember. We'll see. After these next 10 races are done, I don't know what my plan is. I want to keep doing some sort of NASCAR content on the channel, because, like, oh man, I barely even touched him too. That's wild. Why you don't bump draft in the corners. I want to keep doing some sort of NASCAR content on the channel, because it's been by far my favorite thing that I've started. Even more than the brand new World of Outlaws game, even. Which is not a bad game by any means, it's the exact same as the last one, but I do have a copy of NASCAR 21 Ignition. I don't know if I want to suffer through that. It would definitely be different. But I think the career mode, don't remember, I think the career mode on that game, you have to play the 2021 season, which is fine. We can do a different year, it's fine. But that would be going back to the old cars. I don't know if there's a way to do a season in that game with these cars. I don't know if you can do the 2022 season in that game. And if I do Heat again, I've been debating whether I want to do career mode instead of just a season. If we do career mode, I may go back to the 2020 season, because you can play trucks and Xfinity as well. But if you do these 2022 Cup cars, can't do the Xfinity and the trucks. But yeah, I kind of want to do, I'm thinking career mode, and maybe I'll run multiple series. Because lately I've been enjoying this series so much that after I got done with my race, I would always be like, dang, what do I do now? I wish I would have made these 100%. And I didn't want to change it mid-season to 100% because I already changed some rules mid-season, which I think is part of why my save got so screwed up. I don't know. But I didn't want the races after the Coke 600 to be longer than the Coke 600 because it just, I don't know, balancing and whatnot. Now that we're like starting a new whole thing, it felt like a good opportunity. It's like, okay, there's less races left, so I'm not going to play as much as I would have. We'll up the lap count, make the fuel runs and the tire runs more realistic, you know. So if I do career mode, I don't know if I'll change the lap the lap amount back down to 50 because I'm running because I want to run multiple series. Like, I want to run Xfinity, kinda. And then trucks, I believe, have that Eldora race. I think that would be neat. I don't know if they still did that in 2020 or not. I think they did. I don't know. But that would be neat to run multiple series, so I'm thinking we might do that. And then there's more paint schemes in both games if you run the original season that the games were based on. I could even run both games. That would be interesting. Do a Daytona 500 in this game and then hop over to Ignition and do one. And I might do career mode in Heat and do the 2020 season, and then after that maybe force myself to play Ignition. Hopefully by that point, NASCAR's new game will be out. The one that's coming out in 2025. We'll see. I don't know. I haven't really decided. I didn't want to just jump to the playoffs on here either, but it felt more logical to just jump straight to the playoffs that we would have been qualified for anyway, rather than have because I wasn't going to start from the beginning again. That was not happening. I would have definitely still done Michigan and onward, which would have made it a 9-race. It would have reset all the points because it would have been a new season, and we would have had a 9-race regular season, and then started the 10-race playoffs, which just felt kind of dumb. But I just skipped to the playoffs. Everybody's reset. You know, it puts 16 people in the playoffs, including me. And we're all just starting at 0 at Darlington. However we finish at Darlington is how the chips lie. And then we'll get going with the knockout rounds and stuff. Not really happy that I lost my 4-win, advantage or whatever. But life, man. I'm just cruising around here now. Chase Elliott is also in the playoff bracket. I looked at the playoff bracket when I set everything up. But I couldn't tell you. I didn't pay that much attention. The point is what I'm doing. As long as we finish as high in the race as we can. The goal is to win the race, right? Just try to win all the races, man. The rest will come. And Blaney is way up there. We finally got to third. I've definitely got my Darlington stripe. I've hammered the right side wall enough times. Banged in the front end. We probably would be leading if I hadn't destroyed the car. I don't know if this is for position either. Is this Truex Jr.? I think this is. He's in one of those Bass Pro cars. Oh, is the little black square next to the names, is that designates playoff driver? Is Blaney not actually a playoff driver? Does that mean that I'm number 1 in points right now? That would be crazy. If we can get around old Truex here. Oh, we're gonna crash it in middle of stage 1. Take him through wide on exit. Let's go. Blaney is just putting on a show today, man. He's just flying through laps traffic. Yeah, I don't know. If anyone's even watching, please leave a comment on what you want me to do after we finish the 2022 season playoffs. Might go ahead and just play 2020 cars and do career mode, like a proper career mode. That'll probably tie me up until NASCAR's new game comes out. The iRacing one. Because I believe if I keep doing my one race a week, every week schedule, I'm going to wind up finishing this season just right around Christmas. Oh, somebody blew up, I think. By God, everyone's pitting. That's perfect. I'm probably going to lose spots because I'm going to repair that damage as good as I can. But I should be finishing this right around Christmas. I think it's like the week before, actually. Probably good, you know, Dad, and probably be doing stuff with the kiddo, and maybe going to see some family, maybe that end before Christmas. And then I know I'm off Christmas Day. Christmas Day. As I started this season on the 4th of July, I just was like, I didn't even know if I was going to commit to it or not, but I was like, I'm going to do the Daytona 500 on the 4th of July because the Great American Race on America Day feels right. And then here we are, 15, 16 weeks later. Man, I'm back to 11th. I didn't even pay attention. Yeah, that black square seems like it's playoff drivers. That's cool. I'm glad that it tells me that, because I would forget constantly. Try to go, and I know Bubba's in the playoffs too, which is interesting. It's like, if I'm Denny Hamlin, then that means I own that car, and oh man, he's going around. Save it, Bubba. I'm on the apron now. I'm down all the way on the bottom. Not what I wanted. I don't know, maybe I'll find a couple hours on Christmas Day to start a new... That could be fun. Do another Daytona 500 on another major holiday. That could be fun. Because I'm sure since I have weekends and stuff off, I'll probably do whatever with my family the weekend before Christmas. With my kiddo and stuff. Christmas Day, we'll probably, like, I'll go and visit her at her mom's house and stuff, but I don't know if, you know, I'll probably come home and be alone again, so maybe I'll just do, I don't know. It's still a little ways off. We haven't even got to Halloween or Thanksgiving yet, so plans will probably change, but that's if I don't wind up having to skip a week for Thanksgiving, because then that'll put the last one of these on the weekend before Christmas. It may be after Christmas before I finish this series, though. I might skip all the holiday weeks. I don't know, we'll see. Not really hard to find 2 hours in a weekend to do these, but it's not a priority either. Kind of just a passion project thing. Mainly only just recording them just to kind of document what I would be doing anyway. And I did not want to just run 11th in the first stage the whole time, but that's what I get for banging up the car, I guess. If I hadn't, I would have restarted in the top 3 or 4 or 5. Probably could have made my way into the lead, maybe past Blaney, who knows. But we still have playoff drivers in front of us, and that's something that I gotta work on. Everyone's kind of stagnated now, it's really weird. I'm gonna try to take Dylan on the high side this time. And we've damaged the right side again. Congrats. I mean, Harvick, if you can get around Dylan, that's fine too. I am struggling, boss. Trying to dip the tires down below that white dotted line a little bit. I've got a good run. Oh, there we go. If I can just get it as a stick. Heck yeah, man. Blaney is just like schooling everybody. He's not even considered a playoff driver, so pretty funny. Go. Hello, Larson. Oh. Oh. Oh, and then he starts to lose it. We touch again. Ah! I did do I started an F1 series a while back. F1 23. Don't spin it. With one of my nephews, maybe if we can sit down and start playing more of our F1 races, maybe I'll record that, I don't know. I'm not, like, the best at that game. Like, half of the races, we've ran, like, maybe 5 or 6 races, and I think I've wrecked out 3 of them. Why, like, in the long run, I guess we're good, because, like, I wasn't able to do crap, and now, like, several laps later, here we are, just, like, flying. What the heck happened?
Careful, still there. You're all clear up top there.
Ooh. It's getting a little looser with the tire wear, I guess.
Still there?
Heck yeah, man. That was a great pass. Front's a little damaged up again. Not so bad that I think I need to worry about it, though. Y'all shouldn't have noticed a big gap there, but I had to stop and dad duties.
Still there? All right.
Well, I didn't mean to shove him that hard, and we've damaged the front again. Not that bad, though. Next. Oh, crap. Our next target is Chase Elliott. The next one that we need to really be worried about.
You got room. You're clear.
He's ripping that top line, too. Well, Elliott is. He is flying. I think I'm better on exit, it looks like. Holy moly.
You got room. You're clear there.
Ah. Still haven't banged it up quite as bad as we did earlier. I think we'll be alright. Ah. Darlington stripe. That's for position, but not playoff position.
You got room.
Out of the way! Oh my god, dude. Now Bush has gone back around us. You gotta let us get around you, dude. These freaking non-playoff drivers.
Still there. Car outside.
Oh man, I gotta get to Elliott. Gotta go.
You're all clear up top.
And how many laps are left in the stage? I'll have to pit again before the end of the stage. That's great. Oh god. Oh no! No yellow. Great! I'm around backwards, dude. Oh my god, they waited until I got to 14th. All the lappers that are... Well, there's only back to 21st on the lead lap. Let's go ahead and pit. Hello, Bubba. Oh, everyone else pit too, it looks like, around us. That's good.
Keep your head on straight.
See if we can get a good restart here. We're all bunched back up. I believe Kurt Busch is listed as in the 45 here. God. Bubba. What are you doing? I mean, I get it. You're also in the playoffs, so you're doing what I'm doing. I don't want to go 3 wide, though, yet. Maybe I do. I lied. On exit, I will. Screw it. End it again. Oh, man. I think we're good on fuel now, yeah, to the end of the stage.
Car on the outside now.
Oh, what the hell was that? What the hell was that? We're not gonna pit there. The two, like, just jumped out at me. What the heck?
Alright now, be smart out there. Going green. Ready?
Probably should have pit. No, we're good. We're not really damaged. Go, Bubba, go.
Careful. Still there.
Go, Bubba. Go. Of course, I get a worse restart this time. Oh my god. Oh, I'm only 3 wide with the 2 cars that Denny owns here. That's fun. Custer has the same idea, so screw it. We'll go. No, we can't go up. We can't go up because Dylan. Now we're 3 wide again in the middle. No, Chastain. Oh, please tell me that's not an engine failure. Oh, Chastain goes around. That's gonna be another yellow. Cautions, bring cautions. We're up to 16th. Larson right in front of us. Bunched us all back up and it's getting dicey now. I'll wait till we pass the line. I'm going low. I guess it wasn't a blow up. I guess he was just sliding because I think that's I think that's Harvick in front of us. Kurt Busch behind us. It was. We're done with the yellows here for a minute.
Still there? Clear high, clear high.
Wide. Well, there's Elliott. We were so hell-bent on getting to, but now he's back in 10th, so... How things change. Yeah, screw it. Let's go. I think I can clear him before the corner, yep.
Outside, outside. Stay on the bottom here. Alright, you're clear there.
3-6 to go in stage 1. We're in the top 5 again. Might be getting a little aggressive here, but really want to get up front. Been Blaney's day all day. Oh, Bush. Not a lot of room, like racing room. Everyone. You can run down lower, but like racing surface is really from the wall to the white line. Ah, come on, man. Eric Jones, it's not even like I'm the leading playoff driver at the moment. Let me go. I know y'all are racing for like stupid charter system, points and gap, all that, but like, let me go. Oh, or just run me up the track, frickin' Blaney. Alright, we are going to lead a lap. I don't even think we're the only playoff driver to do it. I think Larson did as well. So there's that. Wow, my rear is damaged. This. Oh, I'm pulling away. I think that's just clean air. Like, this place just kind of lends itself to the leader being out a bit. That's all that is. Way earlier, I was struggling to get around cars, and then suddenly, after we put some laps on the tires, it took off. Back to deciding what to do after this series has come to an end. I've noticed that a lot of people still play the 2020 cars, and when they play online, I don't know if that's because not as many people as I thought bought this date or not, or if they just, you know, maybe it's an accessibility thing, like everyone has base game cars. I think I've driven these more than I have the 2020s now. But I think we might go ahead and go back to the old 2020 car. It would be a whole different car, and like, in the grand scheme of things, yes, I'm going backwards, but like, whatever. You know? Especially if I can do it in career mode, and maybe we get a little more interactivity, like managing teams and stuff. I know there's like a rivalry system, like you can actually have drivers mad at you in the career mode and stuff, so I might go that route. I've also thought about going old school and playing like NASCAR 2005's Fight to the Top mode, but I played that game so much when it was like current. I don't know if I'd want to have to, you know, like, if I do the 2020 cars in a season in career mode in this game. I've never played the career mode in this game, by the way, so that would be like a whole new experience. I've never even touched actually racing for championships in this game before I started this 2022 season playthrough. And I only, you know, did that instead of career mode because I was like, it'd be funny if I play as Hamlin because I work for FedEx. So, which I still think is a neat, you know, like, play as car that's sponsored by me that I actually have association with. It's still pretty neat. But oh man, okay, Blaney, Jones are pitting. They're not in the playoffs though. Busch is, and he's also pitting. Truex is pitting. Did they stay out earlier is the thing. Did they pit for like tires? Yeah, we'll pit. Go back to 13 plus 12 spots.
Drive safe, be smart, keep your head on straight. Almost ready now. Hammer down, green down. Got one
I think we're still like in the lead. Wow, Blaney did not go at all. 32 laps left. I can probably get back to the front.
Stay on the bottom.
Man.
Stay low. Car high, careful.
Oh, man. Yeah, I can definitely get back to the front.
Careful, still there.
Oh, look at that. Heck yeah. This is on hard difficulty, by the way. I just made that big move. Logano, I need you to piss off. Taking my stage points. If I can win at Darlington, or the heartbreak of Kansas, that'd be good. I would enjoy that. Would enjoy that a great deal. Oh man, if I don't just bend it off into the wall in turn 4. And it's starting to get late, IRL too, and we're not even done with stage 1 yet. Granted, I did take a break, which you guys, to you it'll be like a 2-second pause, but I had to stop and do dad stuff, as usual. Which, I don't mind. I say that like it was a big deal or something. It's not, you know, like I said earlier in the video, like, that's priority number 1. This is a fun hobby. The only reason I'm even recording is just to document what I'd already be doing by myself. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, and DNFs are turned on. Oh, that's bad. We can wreck out. That's a possibility. Holy crap, why did that happen? Did I go too low on the corner or something? Because, like, the tires aren't the problem. We only have 1 second of repairs after that? I'm tempted to just stay out. There's 28 laps remaining. I might regret it. Because that damage. But, like, we've had 2-3 seconds of repairs before. And I probably didn't need to repair it. So, I'll stay out.
You're coming to the green. Ready?
I really want to win that stage. Oh, we have aero though. So it is affecting the car because it's really bad. And then if I get hit from behind, I'm toast. That's not good. Yeah, I probably should have repaired that. I don't know why it, like, was saying that it was less. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to keep the lead. I don't know why it was saying like it was less damage whenever the pit screen came up. And like, even when we hooked it into the wall there, it popped up arrow at the bottom. I just absent-minded, didn't even think about that. Oh, the 17 might swap ins. Now we're just literally running into the 2. There we go. I'm going to bring it down pit road. There's 23 laps left in the stage, but I don't think we can win it anyway. Bring it down pit road. Put 4 fresh tires on it, everything. Because there's not a tire limit. So, may as well. And then just for integrity, because it's not that everyone else didn't go, it's just I'm that much quicker. Not clear either. Oh man. Oh, now I am. Oh, no I'm not. No I'm not. Now I am. Good lord. But just for integrity, because I had 4 fresh tires and not that people didn't go, I didn't want to dive out of line before I crossed the start finish, because the AI can't really do that. So yeah, unless we get like another yellow before the end of the stage, which is possible that we might get one that's not me. I don't think we're winning this stage though. Maybe we will. We can just sail on around on the bottom around everybody like we have been. Screw it. Oh no! Oh god! I got greedy. I got greedy and went way too low. I saw that one that time. Harvick just ran right into us. That's gonna be a yellow. Or not. Or not. Righty? Yeah, I went way too low on the exit of that corner. And I just got really lucky that I didn't just... doing it again. That I didn't just throw it around. Damn if I ain't trying, man. Oh crap. Is that a blow up or is that just... Oh! God, we're in it too. But I think this game doesn't actually count the damage if it happens after a yellow. It's not in control, which is nice. We'll stay out this time. Truex probably definitely had to pit. We might have a shot at it. I can see the front. Okay, Logano legitimately didn't go. He still got damage though. He should have. That was weird. Okay, we do have damage, but it's mostly visual, it looks like? I don't know. Because it's not showing on the damage thing when I click circle, but like we can see that the car is damaged. I don't know. Well, now it's damaged. Oh, nope. I don't know. Maybe it's just so light damage that it's not affecting the race car, I guess? I don't know. I don't know. This game is kind of... I don't know. I could have swore that it didn't count because I wasn't in control, but... Maybe I'm thinking of a different racing game that does that. There really wasn't much I could do. Get under the 48? I did. We might have a shot at winning this stage if I can keep the car underneath me. We're the top playoff driver at the moment. Bell just decided to throw it in front of us and then we pushed him into the wall. Got 10 laps to go. Blaney in front again somehow. Chasing him down again. The only bad thing about making these races longer is that I don't edit these videos down, and it's gonna make the video longer. It's gonna be even longer of a wait to get it up, because it's gonna take longer to render. Behind the scenes a little bit though, it is 7:30 p.m. one Sunday. I have to drive FedEx at 8:30 tomorrow morning. So in about 13 hours. And I need to go to bed too. But I really want to get this race in, which that won't be an issue. And I really want to get it uploaded because I've stuck to doing the races and uploading them in the same weekend. So this video will probably be out really late tonight. Possibly super early Monday morning. We'll see. Definitely gonna mean that there's not gonna be an Outlaws video this weekend, but that is fine because we are in between seasons in a game already. Because we were doing 3 race days in one session. Like 3 weeks, I think, to get through. It was only like a 9 or so race season. We're doing 3 in a session. Because the races are shorter. Definitely going to continue that series though. but I know next weekend's gonna be rough because I'm also going to a opening night hockey game for the local hockey team next weekend. So we may wind up missing next weekend, actually, because I still got the podcast on Sundays. That channel has its own gaming content that I edit. I'm behind on as it is. And then next weekend we're adding hockey game on Saturday night. I might take a week off from racing. I might do editing Saturday morning. Go to the hockey game Saturday night. I could maybe get a race in Sunday morning before the podcast if I wake up early enough Sunday. We'll see. I've done that a bunch of times where I record the race for the podcast's recording session. There's been a couple times where I've been in the podcast, not working on this, but like this has been in another tab rendering. I'm just waiting for it to go up on YouTube while we're doing the podcast. Which is probably the ideal way to do it anyway, because there's nothing you can do while you're just waiting for the video to load on YouTube. So, as long as it's recorded and I hit upload before start the pod, we have a few laps to go and we are making a pass for the lead, baby. Beautiful. Beautiful. Wasn't sure if I was going to get to him or not. We got 2 to go in the stage and we are up front. Beautiful. And hang on to it as the tires start to wear. Keep Blaney behind us, or is he gonna get smart like Kozlowski did at Kansas? Because it's literally just a two horse race right here. We're both way far out front from third, 3 seconds. As we come around to take the white flag for stage number 1. I may need to take a break at the end of the stage and have that. I'm going to try to sail it in on the last corner here. And black car, that might work out though. Oh, baby! Beautiful, beautiful pass back on the last lap for the stage win. I mean, the difference is only 1 point, but still. Like, it's a racing game, and we're all pitting in between the stage. Starting to get the vibe that this game, everybody pits at the end of the stages, regardless. Yeah. I really don't want to repair that damage, because I keep getting lost position because of that. I'm going to lose like 12. No, I lost 3, and the sun went down a little bit. Lost 2, actually. I was the leader. Yeah. So, not bad. I was going to say, did that just give me damage by just running into him on the restart? But it didn't. 112 laps in stage number 2. I didn't like that. And Bell somehow kept it right there, man. Holy. Good on him, though. Good on him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the playoff system is still win and you're auto-advanced to the next thing, right? It's still win and you're in. We can win Darlington and just not have to worry as much about the next couple of races. That would be wonderful. I'm gonna get on a straightaway and go do my dadly duty and check on my child that's in the other room right quick. Alright. So yeah, as I... Oh my god, Bell. Oh my god, Bell. Oh my god, Bell. As I came back, I realized I looked at the OBS in the corner of my eye. It's been just over an hour, which is the normal... The normal race length for these has been that. I might have bit off more than I can chew by doing 100%. Because I'm kind of running out of daylight in real life to do this. But we'll see. Worst case scenario, I can get the video, the race video recorded tonight, and then maybe it'll just be, it won't be up. I mean, you'll know, because if you're hearing this, it's up. But it might not come out until Monday, which... Not what I want. But it might be better at this... Ooh, that's damaged. Nope. Okay, cool. It might be better than putting it out, like, at 11 p.m. on a Sunday or something crazy. Because anybody who'd be interested in this has probably already spent the day watching the Roval race, possibly. Which I did not watch, by the way. We were doing the podcast a little late today, even, too. Everything's kind of just been late. It's been a heck of a day. Supposed to go out to the bowling alley this morning with my kiddo, but wound up putting that off too. But to make it up, like, I got into ARC with her. Survival Evolved. Survival Ascended, I think, is the name of the one with the upgraded version. Like the PS5 and stuff. We got into, it's the same game, but there's an upgraded version. I wound up getting the upgraded version on the PS5 console, and then on her Xbox she can Game Passed out, so she can play both versions on the Xbox. So we kind of started the Survival Ascended, I think is the upgraded copy. We started that a little bit today too, to make up for not being able to get out. And then we're going, like, that hockey game I'm going to, I'm taking her with me next weekend, so it'll be a good little father-daughter trip. Caution's out, okay. The heck was that for? I don't know what happened, because it must have been behind me. Low-key, I'm enjoying these cautions, because that just, it skips the caution laps, and then, like, they still register in the race, so, like, it just takes a chunk of the race out, where I don't have to be sitting here for as long, I guess. I could have just left it at 50% and tried to change it on the next playoff race, but I was like, no, if we're gonna have to hard reset, makes sense to do it right out of the gate, right? Oh, Bell, get out of my way. You can't just be parking it in front of the playoff driver, man. It'll be nice whenever I get my schedule back together and I'm recording this on a weekend where everything hasn't been flipped upside down. By the way, I just tapped you and you're gonna threaten to go around. And I've got front end damage, but you wouldn't know it looking at the car, really. Can you get out of my way, dude? I'm actually, like, competitive for a win here, man. Which hasn't been my luck for a good stretch of races. I was just in a funk. I don't know. Okay, you ran into me right there. I was slowing down trying to make the corner, and you just came up. I don't know if anyone is watching these, which I don't think anyone is. But if someone out there is hearing me, leave a comment though. Would you be interested in me trying to play the insufferable game that is NASCAR Ignition? And trying to do the 2021 season mode, career mode, whatever it's called. They don't really have a season mode, they only have career mode, I guess, but it plays more like a season mode, I suppose. The game's beautiful, and the presentation is like, it would make for better videos at the beginning of the race, I guess, because they have like actual race announcers intro the track and stuff. And it's just, I don't know, they tried. I liked what they were doing with that, and the game visually is just stunning. The cars kind of drive like not what they should, and there's some bugs. Certain tracks, the cars don't handle the way they should. The downside of that game also is that in that career mode, I know for sure that there is the Bristol Dirt Race, and that game is not set up for the Bristol Dirt Race. Let's just put it that way. That game is not set up or coded for that to be a thing, and it handles poorly. This game isn't either, even though they added it in the 2022 DLC. But I don't think they make you play that race. They definitely didn't in this season mode. But I don't think they make you do it in career mode. And even if I did NASCAR Heat 5's career mode, I'd probably do the 2020 season, which was before they had that track in the game. So we would avoid the dirt race that way. But if I do Ignition, we have to suffer through it. The only reason I'm even thinking about Ignition, for one, the intros to the races is cool. They have more schemes. I've been watching a YouTuber play through like a couple different NASCAR games, and that's one of them that they're doing. The series has been pretty good. There's a couple tracks where like he straight up skipped one weekend because he's like, the AI is ass at this track and I don't want to deal with it. And then there was one race where like he barely dinged the front end, and then like the cars wouldn't turn, and he basically finished in the back. Because the damage model in that game is a little weird. But like other than that, I've been enjoying that content. So I thought, well, maybe I'll do that, because I barely play. I've played maybe like 4 hours of that game total. So, you know, it would be a new experience is all I'm saying, but so would career mode in this game, because like I said before, I never touched it. In the past when I played this game, it was always like one line with family members. And then eventually I was looking at like, because I was doing like 2K Universe mode on my own, and I just got bored because I was just facing AI, and it was just, AI in that game is just, and then the game breaks, and yeah, it was just not a good time. So I started doing the WWE 2K with a buddy of mine that I do the podcast with for the podcast channel, which has made it a little more entertaining, because when stupid stuff in the game happens, we can kind of play off of it, laugh at it, which by that I mean I get mad and throw my controller at the TV, and then he can hear it through the party chat, and he laughs at it. Not as bad, because then I'm like, yeah, I don't know why I let this game end like that. It becomes hilarious. Didn't have that on my own, so I quit doing that solo. And I was like, you know, this NASCAR game is coming out 2025. I haven't like seriously sat and played a NASCAR game since like high school. It was like NASCAR 09, and it was the last time I actually played through a season in a NASCAR game. So I was like, I'm gonna do that. I own Heat 5. I have a shitload of hours in it. Never touched season mode or career. And then I also had started, you know, as Denny's podcast started blowing up and stuff like that. I took that FedEx job, so I started paying more attention to where he was finishing and stuff. And then that led into, like, I caught a couple races where I would watch again, because before I hadn't watched even since probably like 2013 or 14 or something like that. I started to catch like the odd race here and there, and I'd be like, oh man, Denny's actually like win well. Maybe he can make a championship run out of this. And then I came across a Twitch streamer who plays like NASCAR, F1, a bunch of different games that have been, you know, a bunch of different racing disciplines. Like even motocross, I think, because they have more than a couple games. But what he does is he starts at like a certain point, and he plays a season in that game, and then when he's done with the season, so like he was doing the F1 series, and he started at like F1 like 19 or something, I don't know. Or maybe he didn't start there, that's just when I caught it. But then like when he's done, he plays the next game that came out and does the season in that. So it's like an actual like year-to-year progression. The game changes, the cars change slightly, maybe the schedule's a little different. And I was like, that's neat. It's basically like living out, using multiple games to live out like an actual like racing career, which was a neat idea. So then I started doing this, and then while I was doing this, I kept getting recommended more and more NASCAR gaming videos on my YouTube. Came across another guy who does like, he just does NASCAR, but he does like multiple different seasons and multiple different games at the same time. So like one's like NASCAR Thunder, one's like Ignition. It's like all different eras, and I was like, oh man, that's kind of cool. Because it almost would feel like you're just doing different series, but they're all different NASCAR Cup series. So like he's racing with Earnhardt and Terry Labonte and crap in one, and then in the next one he's like yelling at Bubba Wallace for wrecking him or something. It was entertaining, and it just, I don't know, motivated me to keep doing this, because just memories. I'm getting to the point in life where I'm just like, man, I remember when me and like my one nephew used to like get off of school and we'd spend like all day Friday night playing WWE or something. All day Saturday we'd just be doing NASCAR races and like the open wheel modifieds, the cup cars, and then like all day Sunday we'd play like the NCAA games and the Madden games, and then maybe we'd go outside and toss the football around for a little bit. Shit like that. We used to race go-karts and crap too. Then when I finally like graduated high school, it was like getting toward the end of his high school. He was a few years younger than me. We would play GTA Online like once a weekend. I really haven't touched the series. Like, I did that with my nephew, and then he graduated high school and kind of went in the military and other things, and kind of didn't have as much time to play anymore. And really neither did I, because that's around the same time when I was having the kid. But like, then I started doing GTA Online with like kid's mom, and then after that kind of quit, and I was basically on my own for GTA. I fell out of love with that too. There was a good while whenever I was kind of just isolated and alone. After Red Dead had come out, Red Dead Online, just hunting and fishing, was like my safe place for a while. And like, other players would just come up on me, and yeah, you still had those typical online Rockstar games, people who would just start shooting at you for no reason. There were some people that would just come and see me fishing at a random lake in that game, and they'd just roll up right beside me and be like, "What's going on?" and hold a conversation, and we'd basically just be fishing together in this game. It was great. That all being said, 2025 is going to be a great year for all the things, all the different types of games anyway, that are like hold places in my heart. Like, NASCAR is going to have a new game, hopefully won't be Ignition. And GTA 6 is going to come out at some point, probably in 2025, hopefully. Maybe. I guarantee you that's going to eat my life. Like, if that game is half as immersive as Red Dead 2 was, I'm probably just going to be in the story mode of that game, just driving around looking at fictional Miami, and just Vice City was like one of my favorite GTAs growing up. And I loved that Miami Vice aesthetic. As soon as they get online for GTA 6, I'm going in, man. Like, that Miami Vice type shit. Even if there's a minuscule amount of it, because obviously they're not going to go all like 70s, 80s, 90s. It's going to be a modern setting game, so it won't be, you know, completely like that, but I'm sure because of the Vice City, you know, tie-ins, there'll be a little bit of that. I'm gonna love that. That's gonna be amazing. And I've been doing a second playthrough of Baldur's Gate on the podcast channel, which I've linked several times throughout this channel. The podcast channel, that is, I've linked. Been doing the Baldur's Gate second playthrough for the podcast channel with my podcast brethren. So yeah, it's just, I don't know, fun time. We're 33 laps away from this fuel run being complete. I'm just chilling now, making laps, talking into the void, which feels good, man. It feels good. 72 laps left in stage 2. Tires are, well, the right front's about halfway gone. I don't know if these are new lappers or not. I haven't really been paying attention, honestly. I kind of forgot where Blaney was, to be honest. I'm just cruising. Somebody play some classical music. We're just cruising away, enjoying the last few hours of not having to work that I have left. Sitting in the Reptar pajama pants. Am I talking about enough old things? Do I sound old yet? Because I feel it a little bit. Yeah, NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup, GTA Vice City, and WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. I'd say are the three, like, They're the first 3 games anyway that come to mind, like, that I would say I spent the most time in, probably ever, because, like, that's back in the day when I didn't have to work a job, so I had more time to kill. These days, even on my time off, I have, I'm not just sitting in front of a PlayStation all day. I have other things going on. A kid now, like, whoa. Podcast, which I've been enjoying somewhat. I enjoy one of the 2 podcasts that we do. It's kind of become a meme at this point that I don't really care for the ECW episodes, but it's cool to see, like we just got to Tommy Dreamer debuting in ECW, and it's like we're seeing these characters develop and change and shit into what they're most famous for. Like, Sandman's in a wetsuit and he carries a surfboard, which is why he's, Sandman, because the beaches and... But, like, he's getting a little more edgy. He's breaking the surfboard over people's backs now and stuff. Smoking. He's smoked a couple cigarettes already, I think, on ECW. Which becomes, like, he becomes the beer drinking, cigarette smoking, just bro, like, he's just like, I'm just here to break people's backs and like, gets completely away from the surfer stuff. He's not known for it at all, so it's weird to see, because it's like, that's before my time, really, so it's kind of neat to go back and, like, it's like new stuff to us, but it's from, like, 30, 40 years ago. The Nitro one's not really so much new stuff, but it's not like I can remember, I was like 4 or 5. It's not like I'm going to remember every episode and every moment from, then. But, like, we're starting to get toward when the NWO shows up, and I can't wait to just both of us laugh hysterically at Kevin Nash saying this is where the big boys play. Look at the adjective play, because that's a verb. That's a verb, dumbass. But like I already know about that, and it's coming up, so it'll be great. It'll be like that meme where the guy snaps and points at the TV. That's gonna be both of us when we get to Nash saying, "Look at the adjective." We're both gonna be like, "Ah, what a dumbass." Great. I hope we keep doing that podcast to a few years, because we've already been like almost a year now. I didn't think we'd last that long. I thought it would be a few months and I'd get bored of it or something and give up, but I don't know. Man, we're gapping, I didn't realize how bad we were gapping Blaney. This is on hard. I'm pretty sure, like, even went and made sure it was on hard when I, started the recording, so... What? I mean, I'm not really sliding around so much like I have at other smaller tracks, so maybe I'm just better at Darlington, though. I don't know. It hasn't been like... I haven't been fighting the car to snap loose as much. 62 laps left in second stage. And I'm pretty sure, is it 3 stages or 4? I forget every time because I don't watch NASCAR consistently enough. And when I do watch, it's like, I'm an adult now. Time is precious, and like, I'm not watching every single lap of every, I don't watch every race to begin with. The ones that I do pull up the website on my laptop and kind of follow along, I'm not watching every single lap. I'm watching 10 or 20 laps at a time, and I'm probably missing 10 or 20, It's up on the computer, and I can hear, like, I'm listening, so if I hear, like, caution comes out or something, I'm looking to see what happened, but I'm not watching them do every single, 500 miles. Like, I'm not doing that. In this digital age, I don't think a lot of people are. I think it's too easy to pick up your phone in the middle of stuff and just be like looking at other crap, you know? Like, I kind of feel like that's what this video probably is for anybody who might be watching. It's like, oh, I'm gonna make dinner, I'll just throw on a NASCAR Heat 5 video because I'm gonna play it after I get done or something. So I'll listen to, maybe I'll learn something about the game. Spoiler alert, you're not gonna learn anything about this game from me on here. I'm an idiot. I'm not nearly as experienced in this game as a lot of people probably are. But if you wanna just feel nostalgic and you're an older soul like me and wanna hear banter about NASCAR 2005 or something, like Mark Martin, it's a shame he never won the Cup Series championship, man. And then that 1-500, I forget what year it is, it'll come to me later, because like I still hold on to that, where Harvick just edged him out for the 500 win. I'm still mad about that. Nothing against Harvick, but like, every time, like, I don't know, I haven't got over it. I used to like get really angry every time they would be talking about how well Harvick was doing after that race. Not that I have anything against him, it's just, you know, like if I met him, I'd shake his hand and be like, you are a legend, sir, and all that stuff, because like, he's a cool dude. He did really well for himself. Good racer. But, you know, I would shake his hand and then say, and screw you for beating Mark Martin in the Daytona 500 that one year. I'm not over it yet. And he'd probably laugh at me, and I'd laugh, and, you know, it's not that deep. Not like I have a bitter hatred for the man because he won a race. He did his job. It just sucks. Speaking of Mark Martin, though, and just being like a cool dude, he's a really interesting, I don't know if he uses his Twitter or if it's like somebody doing stuff for him or something, but like, he's an interesting follow on old Twitter X. And then like, surprisingly, you would think like, oh, he's probably like the whitest dude, you know, because he's an old white dude. You'd probably think like, he's probably like stereotypical old white dude or something. He has like a rap song of the day in there or something sometimes, which is like neat. Like, you wouldn't think that. I don't know. He's just a cool dude. I love Mark Martin, man. He's in better shape than I am, too, so, like, I don't feel bad saying, oh, this old, he's just an old dude. Like, nah, he's the man. He's forever Mark the Kid Martin, man. Like, I'm an old man now, but he's still Mark the Kid Martin, man. And, like, he was up there in age whenever I started paying attention to NASCAR, but, like, he's still Mark the Kid Martin, man. You ain't telling me nothing. He's just awesome. I wish they'd have him on TV and stuff a bit more for these races and stuff, but I don't even know if he wants to do all that, so. That Harvick again, speak of the devil. That was a love tap, guys. Oh shit. I just ran over. Oh god. Just ran over my own. No!
Black flag, black flag.
I don't know if that's gonna count on me or not. Okay, no. But we did pit under yellow. That was wild. Thank you, Harvick. Just ran over my own team's car right there that I own because I'm Hamlin or whatever. We were getting close to needing to pit anyway, I guess, so. 49 laps in the stage. I'm not good on the high side. Get me out of here. Get me out of here, Larson. Oh, God, he's sliding it up in front of us. We're beating and banging. Alright, well, I have damage again. That's gonna be the theme of the race. Well, I have damage again. That last pit stop we make, if it's just yellow like that, I'm not fixing it. I don't think. Austin is track position. I don't think I'm gonna fix it. It's Darlington. We're gonna end with the stripe. Oh man, I'm not good on these starts, man. That was probably also my fault. They're still wrecking though. That's not my fault. But like, man, I'm like way tight when I start a run. I don't even know if it's the tires, really, because like earlier we had those few cautions and put a few laps on the tires. They were still in the 90-degree, stuff. And like I still took off, so I think it's just maybe fuel, even like we get lighter and then I drive better. I don't know. I need to take another timeout though. Alright. Hey, don't turn that up too loud because I'm recording over here, alright? Oh, you gotta click on the, yeah. Not bad. She was just clicking on the input for the Xbox. It's a Roku TV and it went to the screensaver. I think that's for position 2. Oh. Crap. Crap. And I was doing so well earlier in this race, and now I'm just like, it's the damn losses of position for damage that are like really killing me here. I'm like really good in the long run though. God. Please go. Please get me away from Logano. Love tap to the 5. He saves it. 24 is going to come up top though. These dang Hendrick cars. Take him on the exit. Going through wide. Get past him. Heck yeah. Hate to say it, but I think I'm enjoying the majors as the spotter more than I was Gordon. And I think there's like a Tony Stewart DLC pack, which I'm interested to see if how that would be. The only DLC I have for this game is the 2022 expansion. If I do career mode in 2020 mode, it might be worth getting the DLCs because I'd have all those paint schemes and stuff, different paint schemes, which is already a considerable more amount for 2020. They put a lot of work from 2020 to like 2021 into this game. And then Ignition bombed, and then they got the chance to do that 2022 expansion before Ignition did theirs. And, yeah. But yeah, I might invest into some of the DLC packs. Maybe. And then doing the Tony Stewart audio might be interesting. I don't know. I don't know if he'd be annoying or not. Not that Gordon was annoying, it's just, I don't know. It seemed like they recorded the bare minimum call-outs, which it has me a little worried if I go and try to get the Stewart one, that it's going to be similar. I don't know, Majors just, I don't know. I like Majors as a spotter better than I like Jeff Gordon as a spotter. I'd prefer to have Jeff Gordon as a driver in the game in the 24 car instead of, what's his name? William Byron, I guess. Yeah, whatever. William Byron. I was like, isn't he behind me? Couldn't I just check? Totally knew that without looking. It's crazy how I, growing up, was a big Hendrick guy. Because Jimmy Johnson was the man too. I don't care if people hate him. I loved it. I loved that whole run. It was generational, and it's not going to be repeated ever again thanks to the playoff system, but yeah, the Gordon Johnson inner team feud was great. Martinsville. Those that know. But, yeah, I don't really know anybody anymore. Maybe that's why I was drawn to Hamlin, the combination of him being someone whose name I recognized, the fact that I work for the company that's close to the cars. I don't know, probably, because I was never really a big fan of his back in the day, really. Now I'm like, I hope he wins the title. I hope he wins the title. He's been so close before. I think he deserves it. I hope he wins the title. I doubt he will, though, since his team is one of the two teams suing NASCAR. He'll probably be right there, and then they'll, debris caution overtime, and they'll screw him somehow. But I genuinely, man, how great would it be if he won the title while they were suing NASCAR? That would be amazing. I think he gets a bad rap because of the fact that he says things that people get angry about because he's saying things, I beat your favorite driver, shit like that. Dude, it's racing. It's not that, he's having fun. Just, some people just, I don't know. I get why it would rub someone the wrong way, some of the stuff he says. But, go to sleep, wake up, it's a new day. Damn, it ain't that deep. It ain't that deep at the end of the day. It's just entertainment. Just like these people that get way too into WWE and they talk certain people being on top is detrimental to their life or something. They just hate Rhea Ripley for some reason, and it's no, you're just jealous that she's successful and she's different. Shut up. A sweetheart too, it's just seemingly anyway. I don't know. I've never met the girl, but just because she's a different aesthetic and has the tattoos and stuff, there's some people who are oh, death threats, oh, you're the worst, oh, you always win. It's shut up. Shut up. You don't have to like every person on a TV show or every person in a, motorsports grid. That's part of the fun, is having people, and it's different for everybody. Like, you can, even though she's supposed to be a good guy and you're supposed to like her right now, if you've developed like this fandom where you don't, it can be a heel for you. That's fine. Who cares? You know? Like, I hated Roman when he was a babyface, but I mean, so did everybody. So, I'm trying to think, there's definitely an example. Like, I loved The Miz when he was in the thick of his heel run. There's people that are like, The Miz is not a good wrestler. He's just a dude that was on reality shows and blah, blah, blah. Like, shut up. Fine. Miz is a good wrestler. He's no CM Punk. But that doesn't mean he's bad. He has a role, and he plays his role very well. I like CM Punk for the promos and the matches. I like The Miz for, like, just a fun shit heel. I hate when he does the figure 4, though, I'll say that. But that's the point. I don't think he's even done a figure 4 in a while. He's gonna do one now that I said that. Talking about excitement for, like, the next year. How weird is it that WWE Raw is gonna be, like, broadcast primarily, like, Netflix? What? If you would have told this to, like, middle school me playing, like, old NASCAR games, I would have been like, get out of here. They're not going to do streaming. And now I'm like, God, I can't wait for the streaming so I can actually, like, watch it easier. I don't have cable. Like, it's just too, I can't justify that cost. But I have a Netflix membership already because I'm watching, like, several animes and crap that they have. And a couple other shows that I watch in my own time sometimes. So I already have a Netflix membership, so it's like, oh man, I can watch Raw sorta, kinda, not really, for free. Because it's a fee that I'm already paying. I'm sure the membership fee will go up too, because they do that periodically. Yeah, I'm excited. And then, like, AEW even got a streaming deal, so, like, we can watch both now. That'll be good for the podcast too. Like, year 2 of the wrestling podcast. We're gonna run out of time all the time now. Cause, like, I think we still want to keep the watch along. Like, we're just now getting to where the watch alongs are getting, like, good. We're getting into, like, good stuff where, like, the companies are starting to take off. Because we wanted to start from, like, the very beginning of Nitro and the very beginning of, like, PW starting to become extreme, so we could see those developments and changes happen in real time. We didn't want to just jump to the good part, It's been a fun ride. It's gonna get even more fun, and then we're gonna be able to have easier access to the modern stuff. That'll get talked about probably more often. Maybe we'll add a third hour where we, like, actually talk about what is going on in the modern day. Who knows? Especially now that I have, like, a whole ass setup, and maybe I can start jumping in and helping with some editing. Oh, caution, thank you. Estimated repairs, 4 seconds. Guess what? I'm staying out. Leaders are staying out. I think I'm staying out. Oh man, there's only 9 cars on the lead lap. Hold up. There's only 9 of us on the lead lap. Pitting. I'm pitting, like, every caution now. So y'all know.
Coming to the green, driver.
There's 9 cars on the lead lap. What? I might have to tweak some settings here. I totally didn't mean to go to the inside of Harvick there, but he's not in playoff anyway, so who cares? He should have went faster. I might have to play with it and get like a narrower spread or something. Because that's insane. 9 cars in the lead lap. We just haven't had any cautions for them to, oh boy, get their laps back. Oh boy, 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 I'm pitting again. Pitting again. The leaders are pitting. Okay. No, they're not. They changed their mind? They showed a bunch of people pitting. I'm right back where I was, though. Now there's 11 cars in the lead lap. You're welcome. This is going to be a super competitive, because I think all the playoff drivers are in the top 10 here. Just about. So it's going to be a super competitive playoff. Every race kind of goes that direction. It's like, worst I can finish is like 10th. That's not bad. Yeah, but the other 8 people you need to beat are 1st through 8. So, good luck with that. Like, you need to be winning the whole rest of the season. If you're not winning, I don't know, man. Oh, Bush might go around. Oh, he just sails into the wall. Blaney isn't even in the contention. He's just racing for next season points and like, well, no, because they don't do that anymore, do they? All the teams get to compete now because of the stupid charter. He's just competing for like finishing position in points payout and race purses, I guess. There's like 12 laps to go in this stage. I feel like everyone's gonna pit at the end of the stage now. Why would you not? Like, there's not even 11 cars in the lead lap. Like, just pit. Don't even have to think about it anymore. Like, 9 cars, as long as there's 9 laps, I'm good. We'll see how that plays out when there's only like a handful of laps left in the race completely. Might be more reluctant to give up 2 or 3 spots, but we'll see. Right now it's like, dude, I just passed those guys in like 1, maybe 2 laps. Like, they ain't even that big of a deal. The fresh tires was worth it. There's no limit on tires, so like, make the pit. This is a boring race. I've just kind of like yapped on. I can't wait in 10 years to come back and click on my old video and be like, what the heck was I talking about? I'm thinking about maybe putting a face cam. I don't have like a camera, but the laptop has like the built-in. But it's not pointed like directly in front of me. It's to the right side of me. So I don't know that I'd want to have a camera pointed at the side of my head. But the living room TV is right next to my desk, so you can see the living room TV in the frame, which means you'd be able to kinda, like, it'd be a really small window, obviously, and there'd be a glare off the TV, but you'd be able to kinda sorta see what the kid's playing when she actually is sit here beside me playing. She likes to sit in the floor for some reason, which I think the laptop's up high enough where you don't actually see her sitting in the floor, because I'm kind of next to her and it blocks it, but you can definitely see the TV on the laptop camera when I turn it on. So that might be cool, because then when I reference like, oh, that noise in the background is my kid dying in like Minecraft or something, you'll be able to like see that. Might be neat. I would really love to play with that if I can convince her to play Ark at the same time as me. Maybe I'll upload some Ark Survival Ascended videos just for fun. That'd be cool to time capsule us playing together. I'd really like to figure out how to do that somehow. Um, I don't know. We'll see. Just so excited where where life is right now for us. Good. Job's been pretty good. That'll change in the next few weeks though, because the holiday's gonna suck, I'm sure. But I don't know. It's fun. If you would have told, elementary school, middle school me playing freaking like NASCAR 05, hey, you're gonna be a professional driver and get paid for it. It's not gonna be NASCAR, because that's just out of reach for someone who, I can't even afford to race at a local dirt level, so but if you would have told me that, I would have still been like, nah, I'll probably be like a manager at a bank or something. Something stupid like that. Somewhere where I can dress nice. And I was a supervisor, like a manager at a retail store. And I did like wear the button downs and, get to be like the face of a, local store as part of a chain or whatever, and like that was cool. And like the people who worked under me, didn't really have too many complaints from anybody. There's always gonna be one or two because you're not gonna see eye to eye with everybody. But that's just being realistic. If you were like, oh, everybody loved me as a manager, then you're probably not doing it right. But you don't want to be, just an overbearing asshole either. So, I was nice and respectful to people. I'd get frustrated, but like I would make sure that they knew that that's just frustrations of the job and not like, like they're just trying to make a paycheck just like you are, really. So like there's no reason to like get all mad at someone messing up at work or something. Shit happens. Especially when you're just doing retail shit. Like, who cares? It's not like you are doing plumbing and you screwed up someone's entire system. That's a little more, oh yikes, what did we do, Like, even FedEx, I get frustrated with, like, the load team, because they'll put something in, like, a weird spot or something, or they'll put a label in a spot and I can't see it or something, so I miss it and have to like double back or something. I find it later. I'm like, oh, if they would have. But it's just like shit. They're trying to hurry up and do it in a certain time before we get there, and then like early in the morning. They're going so early. Like, I don't know if I'd want to do that job. They go in so early to get us ready. It's because we get there at 8:30, and I just finished first in that stage, and I was just yapping. And like, they're pretty much done loading the trucks by 9:30. So like, there's hundreds of trucks in that facility. Yeah, there's probably a couple hundred people in the facility too, but like, damn man, I would not want to show up at like 3-4 a.m. and have to like heave-ho, boxes into the back of a truck onto a shelf, like that would suck. So like, shouts out to the people who work in warehouses and stuff. It's not the hardest like work to like think about, but like manually, labor, even if it's the easy, you're just moving shit around or like, we're packing up stuff. It's still, wow, it's like super dark now. Is this the last stage? But like, it can get to you. It's just the repetition of it. Yeah, this is the last stage. 134 laps to the end of this race, and it is, behind the scenes, it is 8:42 p.m. on Sunday, October 13th, 2024. So, and I still have to like shoot the footage up to YouTube and possibly make a thumbnail. I may not do this week. I may just let it auto-generate. Truex going around in front of everybody again. No yellow though. Probably, I was gonna say, as soon as he gets it turned around and he's like coming back up on the track slow, that's when it'll throw. Because he was kind of out of the way before that, I guess. That sucks. That happened to me too, where I spun around and I spun down and I was out of the way, so some cars got by before they threw. That sucks. Sucks for him, man. We'll take the restart because I want to try to get to the front and then just cruise. We've yet to do green flag stops at Darlington here, though, which is insane. For the last few races, I think we've always had at least one green flag stop. I don't think any of these guys but Bush are playoff. So Bush is the only one we really need to be ahead of, but like ideally I'd like to win. That's kind of the goal of racing, isn't it? Oh, Harvick, please. Oh my god. Oh, he's gonna go around. No, he's not. Holy, he slammed the door shut on Bush. I'd rather let Byron go, because I feel like I can probably get back around Byron pretty easily. And Bush makes a pass on the outside, but he's throwing it into the wall. We might be able to follow Byron out of the turn and make a pass on Bush here. Oh, I think I came up and tapped Bush a little bit on the rear, but he didn't spin around like everybody else seemingly has when we've made contact with another car. I've damn near lost it every time someone's made contact with me too, so I can't say much, but and then there was that time the two cars just decided to jump off the wall. Oh crap, crap, crap. Holy moly. That won't let me scroll the leaderboard while we're in live action racing. Wanted to see how many cars are in the lead lap now. Do they get wave arounds at stage cautions? Do those count for that? I don't know. I'm an idiot and I don't watch as much as I used to when I was younger. Old man is old. This has almost become like a audio diary that happens to have a visual of a NASCAR race buried in it. Almost what this is. So I'm just saying whatever's on my mind while I'm racing. Except for that one race where it was like a really good race broke out at the end of the race and I went into like MRN broadcast style and just started. It was weird. I was just feeling it though. It was a good race. And he charges down to the inside of the 24 coming out of turn 4. That was like, I don't know, that was a really good race. When I did that, I think I've done that a couple times now where I just broke into like MRN style radio calls. Because like a lot of times that's the broadcast like in the modern era here where I've started watching the last like year or two again a little bit more. That's usually the broadcast I'm listening to is the MRN PRN audio feed, and then I usually just pull up like video streaming of the race on my laptop, and it's just mute, and I'm just listening to MRN in like an earbud off my phone or something, and I'll be like doing stuff around the house. Sometimes I'll come and walk in front of the computer to see what they're talking about, and then I'll just go back to doing stuff. That's kind of how I watch these races anymore. They're very good at their job, though. Like, knowing that they're a radio broadcast and they have to, like, tell you what's going on. They're very, very good. Like, I would say the MRN audio, even if you're watching the cars on the screen, is just, like, the better commentary. Like, sorry, not sorry. But, oh, 20 is just gonna go around there. Nice. Yeah, like, MRN broadcast is just, the way that it's structured is just great. The only thing that sucks is that sometimes they get their ad, because there's still ads. Their ads come up when there's not an ad on the, like, TV or streaming broadcast. And then, like, sometimes the TV or streaming broadcast will be in an ad, and MRN will just be following the action. So then you can't see it. You see an ad, but you're listening to broadcast. It gets weird sometimes, but, like, I don't know. It's just the definitive, like, you know. Just shouts out to the MRN, PRN people. They do a good job. Especially when it comes to, like, calling the pit stops and stuff. Their call-outs are tremendous. They have to, like, talk really fast to get stuff out, too, because, like, they can't just show you. So, radio broadcast. Yeah, you can literally pull up like an aerial camera, in-car cameras, and then like usually like the same type of cameras as they use on TV. You can pull all those cameras up on like NASCAR.com and then just MRN broadcast. That's been like game changer. Whenever I discovered all that stuff. That is how I watch those races. Now, sometimes I'll pull up the cameras, and I'll even go to, like, sometimes there's some streamers and stuff that do, like, these games that'll also cover races. Pull that up, because, like, oh, it's a familiar, it's like watching the race with a friend or something. I don't know these people, but that's what it feels like, because it's a lot less formal. You got a dude yelling, oh shit, they're wrecking, you know. We all know who that is, I think. That's like the catchphrase of a certain iRacing series that doesn't take itself too seriously, I guess, right? Great broadcast. I occasionally will pull up like the Coke series stuff, and like watch an old Moonhead do his own broadcast of the Coke series stuff. Can be fun from time to time, because it's just like it's just a bro watching the Coke series race, and he's just talking about his friends and stuff. You know, I'm like, great. Made my way up to second here. How many laps do we have left? This isn't like, it just feels like we're cruising, man. 114 laps left, 53 in the, it's gonna get interesting. There's been a good number of cautions, but they haven't been like, there was like the one that was a track blocker. There's another one for somebody blowing up in front of us. Everybody's pitting. Which, good opportunity to see. There are 13 cars on the lead lap, and Larson is the last of them. You would have told me that Larson was the last car on the lead lap, I would not have believed it. I lost one spot. I'm good with that, because I like restarting on the inside. underneath Bowman. Truex is back up here despite wrecking multiple times. It's a good day for him. Oh, did I get there? Oh, I got there, but then I like slid up the track and just like used Bowman up. Sorry, Bowman. My bad. My bad, Alex Bowman. It's been 2 hours. This is like, it's really fun though. Like, I'm enjoying myself, but like, man, I'm just thinking like this is already 2 times the amount of time as the other videos I've uploaded have been, and this is probably gonna take a lot of hard drive space. I mean, once it's uploaded, I don't really need to save it for anything anymore, but it's rough because I got those other projects that record video too, so. Comes Bush. We're good in the long run though, so I'm not that worried as long as we don't. Oh, I just used him up too. 3 wide. Oh man. As long as I don't fall back too far, I think we're alright. We can still contend for a win. Because we've even been like, oh god, I'm just running over everybody now. Sorry. We've been able to catch up to people pulling away like this before. Especially with like lapped traffic and stuff. Why am I so bad early on in these runs? I'll take it though, because like late race here at the end will probably take off, but car's getting like looser as the sun goes down too, which is, I don't know if that's just in my head because I'm just driving harder, or if the game actually like knows like temperatures and stuff and actually like, I mean, I guess it does because it gives me an oil temperature too. And like the tire temps are actually there. It's not just it wears down over time. Like it's actually, you can actually manage tire wear in this game by just not driving it so hard. Not a lot, but like you can, you know, like it exists. I can just not turn the wheel as hard. Glide the car. Oh, Darlington stripe. But yeah, man, this is fun. Can you imagine doing this, like being a Cup Series driver for real, and just, like this is your job? Can't imagine being a Cup Series team owner. You have to really love this stuff to do that. But circles back around to the, I think Hamlin just gets a bad rap for not a lot of good reason thing. He clearly, you know, he's a big fan of the sport, so yeah. Kind of hope he wins the championship, man. I'm rooting for him, which you would have told me even like 4 or 5 years ago. I probably would have been like, he's alright, but I don't think I'll ever be rooting for him. Like, I feel like I'm rooting for him. Hope he wins the title. I don't care if he drives a Toyota. Toyotas have been cars. Just because it's not an American manufacturer that people get mad about that. Yeah. Well, here we are. Couple seconds back. 3 seconds, 3.5 seconds back of the leader. 60 laps left on our fuel run. Probably around 100 laps left in the race. Which I don't love, because that means we'll probably run 30, 40 lap ending run, I guess. I'm bad on the beginning of a short run there. But it's going to be an interesting little race here, man. We've been able to close the gap late run a couple times now. I'm rooting for green flag pit stops, honestly. I'm rooting for green flags to the end of the race. I don't think it'll happen. I think we'll wind up getting a caution again. I just hope we're not the cause of it. '19 and the 43, I guess, are battling for the race lead right now. Blaney's been pretty dominant as well, and he's up here in front of us in third. Bell's in fourth. Still about 3.5 seconds behind. Tires are finally starting to get to that 70-ish% range. I think it's just when the tires heat up when I'm good. All it is. We put new ones on and the temperature drops. Like now it's been a few laps under green, the tires are warming up, I'm catching up to Bell. We've already closed a half second on the leader. Go to the inside of Bell. Oh. Maybe on exit, because I've been good on exit. Up a little bit of the bottom too. Try not to spin the tires. We go high here. Lapped car anyway. Blaney is struggling with lap traffic. I'm not afraid to use the bottom of the racetrack. I probably should be though at this point. Good lord. Clear them. Close a little bit more of that gap. He's got more traffic to deal with. Open the door. We're going to catch him on the straight. We won't have to struggle at all. I probably could have went to the inside here. And I probably could have avoided having to deal with that. I probably could have passed that lap car and the 12 at the same time. My bad. Good, yeah. Get that car status up, because we're going to have to pay attention to the fuel run. Not quite yet, but we might actually need to pit for tires before the fuel run's over. I'm not sure. I think the 21 might let us go on the underneath. Yeah. You. I'll just follow Blaney for now. Leave Blaney. Oh man. Alright, if you want to give me the bottom, I'll take it. I was gonna say Blaney's catching the leader too, so we could have just followed him, but the hell with it. We'll make the pass. And this might be the 19 in front of us. We're in. Well, not this one. That's the Joy, but we're in third, so I think that's the 43 directly in front of us, actually. Posted on by the 34. Does look like the 43 Eric Jones machine. Dead ahead. And then right in front of him is Truex. We're there again. Bounce it off the wall. Lap car. I'm gonna get to the inside, and we're just gonna off exit take the lapper. Now we are behind Truex, who I believe is in the playoffs. Yep. Which is, he's had a day, man. I'm almost afraid to get too close to his back bumper, because if I even tap him, I think he's going around. He's gonna go on the high side. Guess what? Go bottom. Oh man. Didn't quite get it, but I got around the lapper at least, I guess, right? Oh, he bounced up a little bit for a half second, but he managed to get it back down. I was ready. I wanted to pounce. Come on, Truex, slip up like that again. He's gonna go low with this lapper. I'm gonna try to follow him. Oh, dang it, I snapped to the right that time and scraped the wall again. I was getting a run on him too. Oh man. Tire fall off is real. Maybe we'll get lucky and Truex will spin in front of us and we can pass him before we spin. Follow him again. I don't want to like just dirty drive and just shove him into the corner though. I honestly feel bad because I did that earlier. He's going high side. I'm going to try to get a run coming out of corner. Oh, baby. And then we got up alongside Truex out of it. And there's another lap car in front of us. He's going to bow out. Let's go. The 11 machine is back in first place. FedEx is winning. Because FedEx is dad and he's winning. What? Why is it a FedEx one? Because dad works there and he thought it'd be cool if we drove the FedEx one. We only have a die cast. Right one. Entertainment center in front of you. Got the little Denny Hamlin Race1 car there, and we got the little FedEx Matchbox car next to it. Racing stripe at Darlington again. Nothing to worry about. We just gotta, you know. Aw, you jerk. You freaking jerk. Pulled up out of line and right in front of us. Didn't hold us up that bad, but... Two hours and 19 minutes, 20 minutes about into this. Which is crazy. I don't think anybody, especially in this TikTok age, is watching this far, but bravo to you if you are, if you put it in the background of, like you're doing your own work on your computer or something, or around the house, you know. On my way. It's essentially just a visual aided podcast at this point. Like it's just diary. That's why I enjoy this one more, because the race is long enough that I get into a rhythm where I just like loosen up and just start saying whatever's on my mind. Whereas the Outlaws ones, it's just like you have to be on it the whole time you're racing. There's like moments in this NASCAR stuff where I'm just coasting around. You know, we're wide open in the lead. It's just lap cars that we have to pay attention to make sure that we don't crash on them. That's all. I feel like I'm at work right now. Like I'm just driving around peacefully, but also like, you know, screaming metal death trap and I could die at any moment. You know, just normal things. It could go bad. It could go south in a hurry. But yeah, that's kind of why I just did the long form content. Because one, I don't have time to edit this on top of wrestling stuff. Two, this is exactly the format of that Twitch stream guy that I started watching, where he does like the multiple games, the different years of the same motorsport. He literally will just be in the mid part of the race. He's literally just like talking to chat. This would probably do a lot better if I did these live, but I can't get my stuff to cooperate for a live. And I mean, this series started, I was live streaming. Like, I was on the 4th of July going, what about the other people like me who don't have, you know, stuff to do and they're just chilling? I'll go live. And the live streams weren't really getting numbers, so I was just like, okay. It'd make for easier to, like, go back and look at stuff if I use the podcast microphone to talk into. And I just record these. And that's what I've been doing since. I have this great microphone here, but I can't really... The best way I can live stream is to just do it straight from the console. I can't really hook this podcast mic up to the... I mean, I probably could. I mean, it's a USB. There might be a way to do it, but... I don't wanna... I think this is fine. I know my buddy who's been like, because like one of those breaks I took before I unpaused, I checked my messenger and he's been like texting me stuff about the other, our combined projects and stuff. Like, could you do this or that? And I'm just in the middle of like a 2.5 hour long freaking NASCAR race. It's probably taken me about 3 hours at this point because I've had to stop a couple times, but he knows I do this stuff too, though, so it's like if I'm not responding, he's probably aware that I'm busy with something else. It's not that big a deal, but I do need to edit another Baldur's Gate video before like Wednesday, though, because I think our WWE 2K series has a video coming out. I think it was today that we pushed that, because I finished editing that and started uploading it right before I started recording this, so it would have been like 5 or 6 p.m. I think it went out about then. But people are probably watching me play 2K while I'm IRL. I'm just over here chilling playing NASCAR, but and then I think tomorrow he said that the Nitro, like, watch-along podcast thing goes out. And then I think Tuesday, I don't know if we have anything coming out on Tuesday at the moment or not. So yeah, that might be a Baldur's Gate. It might be a good day for a Baldur's Gate video. But I need to edit another one. Editing takes time, though. I'm not gonna have tonight, because, IRL, it is 9:12 p.m. I have a kid sitting next to me playing Minecraft that needs to go to bed soon. So I'll probably stop and deal with that. She glanced at me like, you old man, don't tell me. There's no school tomorrow because it's a holiday. But she's going to daycare so I can go to work, so we still gotta wake up early. She'll probably go to bed soon. I'll probably convince her to get off Minecraft after this race. I don't know, man. Wanted to do another, at least another little hour where we played the Ark together before we went to bed, but that might not happen. 'Cause this race looks like it's gonna go to at least 10 o'clock probably, so we'll probably race and then I'll immediately just try to get her to go to sleep. I've went to bed pretty late before and still been okay to go to work. Don't think I'll use that extra hour or two before I go to sleep to do any World of Outlaws this weekend. But maybe I'll edit Baldur's Gate. That'll be on the podcast channel though, because that's combined, I'm not the only person doing that. So it doesn't make sense to put it on my personal YouTube channel. Also, we're trying to get that podcast channel monetized eventually. My channel, I definitely have just been playing music in the background and doing shit. So, I used the NASCAR on Fox theme earlier, which I'm pretty sure I can't do that. So this channel is forever probably doomed to never be monetized. And if it was to get monetized, a lot of that content is probably getting taken down so that it can stay monetized. I wouldn't be against perhaps earning something from doing these motorsport game videos at some point. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not worried about that because I definitely have intentions to upload GTA 6 channel. Because Vice City, big core game for my life. And GTA 5, I've spent so much time in it. None of this is documented. I'd like to document GTA 6. There's going to be a ton of people playing that, uploading it, streaming it, everywhere. It's going to be everywhere. So, there's no shot that anyone notices me playing GTA 6 on this channel with 2 subscribers. But, I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to do it anyway. And I'm saying all this because I was talking about monetization and stuff. I'm not turning the music off. That's a part of the fun of GTA. I'm not. So, this channel's forever doomed to never draw a dime. I'm just doing this for fun, 100%, just for my own enjoyment, which is why I probably shouldn't be doing 100% race links, because I could have been using some of this time to do editing for this stuff on the podcast channel, but hey, whatever. We're 64 laps away from the end of this race, 22 laps left in the fuel run. These tires are getting pretty bad. My car is really beat up. 22, so if we pit in 21 laps, like it's saying we probably will, that'll probably be a 40 lap dash to the end. I think we'll be good to give up some positions there, actually, so we'll probably get the car fixed. Because, like, I'm feeling it now. The combination of the car being, like, forked on the right side and that right front being, like, really low. I'm feeling it. Even if I am just nonchalantly, casually talking into my microphone while I race, I'm feeling it. Like, this car is getting considerably harder to drive. It's just... I'm still just that much faster than all these lap cars that they're not really a problem, and look at the little track map. I've got like a whole straightaway lead over second place, so I can take it easy a little bit and not have to sweat it. This is incredible too, because after that performance at Kansas where I dominated the whole race and then screwed up and let Brad Keselowski win, because I'm a freaking idiot, let him get a little underneath me. I was like, man, that was really easy race day, and I really should have won that one, and I just dominated the whole time. Speaking of asshole, he won't let me by. Let me by. I felt like, okay, maybe it's the difficulty's just a little too easy, and I need to bump it up a little more. I bumped it up, and oh god. Oh god, what is happening? Is that the tires? I just lost the car there and I don't know why. But I thought, okay, I need to bump the difficulty up more, but like, this has been even easier than Kansas, and it's on a harder difficulty. So I don't know. I don't know what to do, because the idea is I wanted to be like struggling to get top fives, you know, like it's the most competitive series in NASCAR. I want to feel that, but like I'm just up here leading after I bumped the difficulty again. Can you not do that? Can you not do that? Because everybody's just, their cars are all just shit now. I want to stay out as long as I possibly can though, because the tires are gonna wear down, you know. Can you not just run into my left rear? Go, God. Are you that worried about getting a lap back? Like, what is going on there? Just running over me, like, piss off. I'm the leader. You're not even in the playoffs, I don't think. I think Byron is. I think it was Bowman that's not. I can't remember. But you're definitely not worried about being in front of me right now, because, like, dude. Oh, I keep running over me. Yeah, I bumped the difficulty up, and it's like you could argue that I'm making an easier day out of it right here, because we haven't. I say that and I'm like losing the car, and Blaney's catching. Good in the long run, just not the super long run, apparently. Really need to be careful, because I've DNF'd a couple times this season. Well, no, technically, no, yeah, even that one where I quit the race and then I had to go back in and get past it, I wound up DNFing it. That still counts. Yeah, I have a couple DNFs on the season, so I need to be careful. It's a very real possibility. 12 laps left in the fuel run. That right front is at 34%. Grip left. I'm not having a good time. Keselowski again? These lappers have just basically given up. Okay. I would give up too if I was Corey LaJoy, but frickin' Blaney is catching me. I can appreciate that too, because like I was driving that 12 car whenever I'd play like online in this game and stuff. I'd play as Blaney. I would sometimes choose the 48, but not because I care for Bowman or don't care for him. Just, you know, Jimmy Johnson nostalgia. I don't really know anything about Bowman, so can't say I like him or dislike him either way. I would play as the 5 because I like Kyle Larson. He's decent. Good dirt driver too. But I don't know, it just felt right, like knowing where I work. I was like, who do I play as when I do this season? I have to play as the same, you know, car every week. What do I want to be staring at? And naturally, on my days off from driving for FedEx, I felt it was appropriate that I stare at the FedEx logo for 3 hours on a Sunday, even when I'm not paid to. So, a little more banged up than the FedEx machine I'm used to driving, but we'll get that buffed out when we pit here in a few laps. That Chastain, I think that's Chastain. Yeah. I love that they have the names on the back and the front of the cars now too, instead of just like the door signature. That helps because like these cars, especially IRL, they run different schemes for different sponsors. Like they run different sponsors like almost every week now, most of these teams. But I can appreciate that they put the names where you can, you know, easy to read. I can't tell you who drives every car just by looking at it anymore. Even the number, I couldn't tell you anymore. I couldn't tell you. I don't know who that is. I have no idea who that is. Someone who that's their favorite driver is just screaming at their screen right now. That's such and such. I couldn't tell you. I don't watch enough. Alright, sorry about that. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. That was probably my fault entirely to take it. I'm gonna lose all these positions. There's 9 cars on the lead lap though, so I'm not worried. Because it'll be 50 laps to go. We should be good to go to the end, I think. Maybe. We're restarting 9th. There's 10 cars on the lead lap now, because Byron got a wave around. Which now I know why he was fighting me so hard. That was the first lap he was going a lap down. And he's a playoff driver, I'm pretty sure, so yeah, I get it. I get it now. Didn't know the game was that deep on AI that it would actually, he would get aggressive for being a lap down or not. That's kind of crazy. Learning something new about this game every time I play it now. We're almost at the end of this race. Hopefully I can. This is the most times I've had to pause ever. Probably shouldn't have made the races 100% length, but I am. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm having a good time. It's been fun. Like. And I'm really good in that long run. Whoa. Is that from where I tapped him going into the corner? What was that? That was weird. I mean, probably, because this game's weird, but I don't feel like that would have been my fault, but maybe it was. Oh, God. Oh, God. We just banged both sides of the car. And I've dropped back considerably now, so that's wonderful. Every time, man. I am awful when the restarts after pit stops. The tires just aren't there, I guess, yet. I don't know. Blaney is like really good on a restart though. But it's okay once we start getting lap traffic, which damn dude. Once we start getting lap traffic anyway though, like this is my race to win. No, fuck off. I'm like last car on the lead lap in the playoffs here. Really need to finish in like first or second. Honestly, like there are like 40 laps to go. I feel like in about 20 laps I won't be so worried, but right now it's not looking good. But that's been the story of the race. Like every time we line up, I just do horrible. And then we spread out and I take off. Truex is up front, that's not great. He's a playoff driver. We're just stuck in limbo right now, like we're just away from them and there's nothing I can do about it yet. Crap. I keep hitting the wall. Like, it's just so tight on fresh tires. It's just so tight. It's another one of those, you know the car's gonna come to you at some point. Don't mess with it in the early run because you don't want to make it too loose in the late run. So, just kind of stuck turning laps and waiting for the car to come. Oh man. Pull this up. Yeah, I'm 6 seconds back, which is not great. A lot worse than it was earlier when it was like 3.5, and then we finally started moving, but I have faith that when the car comes, I can probably close that gap, considering how much of a gap we had on the field earlier before we started losing tires. I can definitely probably close a 6 second gap in 20 laps maybe. Like, it's almost to the point where I want to lock the brakes up a little harder and skid a little bit just to get the tires to wear down a little quicker. But I think we'll be fine. We can probably make it to the end on this set. But I almost want them to hurry up and, you know, do your thing, tires, because, like, we gotta go. We're not gaining shit. If anything, I've lost a couple tenths of a second. Catching this car in front of us, though, which is Kevin Harvick. No, that's Larson. Larson's a lap down. Oh, wow. That's... wow. Interesting. It's interesting because he was a competitive car, so yeah, this is going to be a little harder work to pass a lapper than we've been used to. I'm gonna say, looks like we got it done, but then I wasn't sure for a second, but we got it in the end. About to be 6 seconds behind the leader. Dang, dude. All that damage I accumulated might come back to bite us in the end here. We probably should have just put fresh tires on it and left it the way it was, honestly. Jeez. About 13 more laps and we'll probably take off like a rocket though. Yeah, I've already gained back half a second since I last looked. Ooh. I just slid the car a little bit and gained a tenth of a second. Okay. Yeah, we're able to roll it in the corner better once we get the tires warmed up. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna try to not look at the I'm not gonna look at the gap for a minute. We're just gonna focus on trying to drive the car. Nobody really in front of us for a little while, so. We're gonna pass our way back through the field. 9 cars. There's a lot more than 9 cars between me and the leader though now. I don't even think this is for position. It's not. Harvick is the next one. I think this might be Harvick. Struggling with a lapper, yeah. Oh, risky. Oh, cleared him before the freaking corner though. Let's go. We're in 8th. 8th place. Really tempted because I know I'm gaining really good. Tempted to look, but I don't want to. Take the high side. Bad on the high side. I hope it doesn't come down to having to try to pass the leader and they're sticking on the bottom because I'm not going to be able to get the job done on the high side. I'll tell you that right now, unless we use the rear bumper and just cut their nose. Still don't know who that guy is in the 77, can't tell you. Wouldn't know. Lap car, that's all I need to know. Let's use Bowman to get around Elliott, because Bowman is not a playoff driver. Elliott is. I'm gonna try to go low and pass a couple lappers and Bowman at the same time. Let's go. Ah, he took off too. Damn. Now Elliott's coming on the high side and we've got lappers. Get out of the way. Oh, cleared him. No chance I do that in first person camera there though. Good lord, that was close. Uh-oh. 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 Got a race with Elliott.
Still there? All right,
Uh-oh. Oh, that's actually great. If that damage right there doesn't count, because it might. I don't know. Think it does? I don't know. We're not going to pit. We're not pitting. We're lining up outside in 6th. Eric Jones is the race leader with Truex P2. Blaney P3. I got a huge jump on the start, but had nowhere to go. That sucks. Bush. Elliott now, Bowman, Bell, and then us, because we got a terrible restart as usual. Oh god. Mind if I do? I need to get to the lead right now. Gotta go right now. Really don't want to try to pass Blaney up high. Yeah, because I'm either going to tap the car or tap the wall. I just can't. I can't make it stick on the high side. Oh my god, what is going on with the car? 69%. Oh, well. There's another yellow. Blaney's pitting. He just stopped it right in front of me, though. I don't know what happened there. All right. Hang on, I gotta stop again. It's getting annoying. Oh man, this hopefully will be the last stint to the. Oh man, I got a decent restart. Let's go! There's like 17 laps to the end. Let's go. Really, I'm getting where I can roll the corners better than people. I just really need to focus on rolling the corner instead of overthinking it here. Roll the corner, let the car come. Protect the bottom, because I am not good on the top. Oh my gosh. I was talking about how fun and casual this race was earlier. I'm stressed out now. I really want to win this one. I have a bad taste in my mouth after freaking Keselowski. As cool as that was, that the game was actually competitive enough that it took the win that I dominated all day from me. He dove in there and made it stick and I didn't. Pretty neat. I'm really mad about that. I'm mad at myself for allowing it inside to come open long enough for him to get in there. And it's a similar race that we're having right here, where it's haven't been as dominating. I think that's been more Blaney. But I've been consistently able to get it to the front at the end of a long run. Here we are at the end of a long run. I should just walk away with it. I'm struggling to keep the car on the bottom again. And I've got Truex, who's been fast. He's recovered from multiple accidents and got back to the lead as well. Blaney now is the second place car. Say his name and he appears. Ryan Blaney is just this is my race to win this week, buddy. I'm you ain't gonna pull another Keselowski to take this one away from me at the very end, man. I'm shooting. We're going. 13 to go. 11 to 12 to 19. Who else is 43 in the 18? Yeah, that's pretty much been the top 5 for most of the day. Ah, no! I did not mean to do that either. We just wrecked the shit out of Blaney again. Oh no. He got it. He got underneath there too. I wouldn't expected him to. Go away, Blaney. Go away. My race. My race. Rex is gonna get down there now. He's firing. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna be a runner-up. Again. No. No. No, Blaney. Blaney is trying to swipe this one away from me. I really don't want to. He's got to run on the straightaway though, man. If I run up by the wall, he might be able to fire it in on the straightaway like I've been doing most of the lappers. Yeah, he's going. Get out of here, Blaney. Oh no. Oh no, I'm getting like the meme of the like World War II guy with the explosions and tanks all around him and crap. I'm getting, you know, like, it's happening again. It's happening again. I'm driving the car way too hard. Seven laps to go. Blaney is up front and he is like taking off. No. I mean, this is great because, like, if it's Blaney that beats us, it's not the end of the world. We're the top playoff driver still right now, but I want this win, damn it. Ryan Blaney, you son of a... 6 to go. I cannot believe this. Blaney, you get back here right now. I photoshopped the WWE World Championship onto frickin' Denny Hamlin in like the last thumbnail. I'm winning. No, you come here. I'm the champ. My race, dang it. No. No. He's pulling away. What is this? What did bro like? He just flipped a switch and he was like, I'm alive. Holy crap, dude, this is insane. No. Another win just slipping out of my fingertips as we speak. I cannot believe this shit. Like, what is happening right now? We're better on entry, but he's like turned into Rocket Man on exit. I don't understand. What in the hell, man? Are you shitting me right now? 2 weeks in a row, and I lost my save data. We should have been racing at Michigan. And this asshole. I really need a yellow right now, guys. Holy crap. 2 to go. He's almost got a 2-second lead. What? I was good in the long run all day. Are you kidding me? Like, the gap, the Truex is almost 5 seconds. Was almost 5 seconds. I'm gonna freaking finish second. Are you kidding me right now? Ryan Blaney, if it had to be anybody though, like, I can respect it. I drove that 12 car so many times online to victory, I can respect it. It's like my former ride is just passed me up for a win. What it feels like. I can respect it. Good on you, Blaney. Man. 3 hours later. Just to finish second. Are you kidding me? Are you actually joking me right now? Man. Like, man. Heck of a race, though. I can't be mad. Hey. Dude. You're actually joking. I mean, I got 2 playoff points. Because I led 2 stages, whatever, so I've got a, 53 plus. Pretty good. Have to survive Bubba, Austin, Tyler, and Justin. Really, because it keeps resetting at various stages. Man, fastest lap, Truex Jr. We're first in points now. Ryan Blaney, he did earn that win. I said it myself. I'm like, it feels like I've been dominant, but I really haven't, because it's been Blaney that's been up front more. He really, Blaney really did deserve that win. We really didn't, but damn, I wanted it. I wanted it so bad. That's the wrong sound. I just started playing some Donkey Kong Country soundtrack. Don't mind me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Richmond. I don't think I did good in Richmond in the early part of the season either. Let's check the, it was on hard, right? Yeah. That is wild. Dude. I don't need to go through the playoff thing. We've been doing that I've been going through all the next races forever. It's Richmond, the playoffs. Richmond, Bristol, Vegas, Dega, Oval, Kansas, Texas, Martinsville, finale at Phoenix. It's especially great because they just did this race IRL today, so. Wow. Just wow. Just actual wow. Actually wow, man. Wow. 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 Actual, just. I have no words. Good night, everybody. Morning. That'll do it. Yeah, next.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our fans for your support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.